Greetings and namaste, my beautiful soul family. It's your girl, Empress T, from the Empress T Healing Chat Intuit Guidance Channel. Yep, you already know what we do over here. We talk about healing. We talk about understanding our chakra systems and how they work for us in our elevation, in our growth, in our understanding of ourselves. That's what we do over here. We live, we learn, we master, and we do it all over again. And we share a little bit of tidbit information, you know what I'm saying, little stories here and there. So, hey, I appreciate you and I welcome you all coming aboard with me this afternoon. And I hope everyone is filled with what? The attitude of gratitude, right? Yes, indeed. You know, we're back to our weather that is and it's 86 degrees right now, so this up and down weather, this cold and hot and cold. Hey, look, it's a lot of things that's been coming up a lot lately, you know what I'm saying, as far as for like hot and cold and hot. It's already a minute in, I ain't gonna get too much in it, but if somebody is in and out of your life, then you have to set some boundaries, okay? You have to set some boundaries because ain't no need of complaining about it if you're not going to do anything about it, And sometimes whenever you put those boundaries in place, it's hurting you more so than the person that you're putting the boundaries on. I'll be coming across some good stuff on TikTok, and I was listening the other day, and it was a talk show, and one of the ladies, beautiful black woman, stood up and said, she's like, I don't understand why, this guy keeps coming in and out of my life. And it was a gentleman on the panel, and let me tell you, you know what he said? He said, because I can. And it's the same thing, because you allow me to do that. I'm going to test your boundaries. I really don't want you, but you let me do that because I know that, you don't feel worthy enough of yourself to say, stop. I'm not going to allow you to keep coming in and out of my life whenever it's not working for me. See, that's where, what I'm saying, that people that do that, they also can be energy vampires. That means, what I'm saying, take your positive energy, your love and all that stuff and harvest that shit and go take it to somebody else. And then they have a good time. That's why they keep coming back. But once you put their foot down and once you put that boundary down, look, it's not a revolving door in my life. I'm not going to let you. And so that's basically what that dude was saying. Hey, because you allowed me to. And what I'm saying, thinking back, and like I said, I'm not afraid to tell you anybody else. Looking back on my years, like I said, looking back over those years, those 2 years, hey, my boundaries weren't strong either. But I learned from that with the help of my ancestors, my spirit guides, and my guardian angels. Oh, yes, indeed. They'll let you know when enough is enough. And you got to be able to listen, to tune in, right? But I'm already 4 minutes in and I ain't even, getting in. But I just want to share that, hey, don't let nobody keep coming in and out of your life, You've got to be, stand up for yourself, Because they sure not going to put a stop to it. As long as you allow them, and you ought to see the look on that beautiful young lady's face, whenever he said, because I can, because you allow me to, you haven't set up strong enough boundaries, you don't feel good about yourself. I'm like, damn, that's right. And that ain't even only going for men that come in and out of women's lives. It's some women that do the exact same thing. Because you living on hope. Well, I hope that they'll see me. So, I'm saying, I'm going to keep letting them come into my life. I hope that they, they understand that, I'm here to love them. I'm here to be there for them, And I'm just hoping. What? Why hope when you can manifest? All right. Okay. Okay. All right. I got the Wisdom Chakra Tarot deck. All right, we're going to see what's going on. I'll pull one of these cards here. Ooh. Let's see. I'm gonna let these two fly right here. I'm gonna let these two fly. And they flew out the deck. And the first one was the Magician. And remember what I just said just now, you know what I'm saying? Why hope whenever you can manifest? See, the universe is offering the tools, offering you the tools that you need to create the life that you say that you want. Right? Let me put Pomeritas. Let me put Pomeritas. Let me put Pomeritas. You know? This is the orange. This is resonating in your sacral chakra, right? So he's giving you all the tools to make that well-informed emotional decision. Remember, the sacral chakra talks about emotions, sensuality. You know what I'm saying? So the Magician, which is a major arcana, is offering you that wand. But what are you going to do with it? You know what I'm saying? You know, are you going to manifest, you know, for your highest good? Or are you going to turn around and use that, you know, for stuff that's not so good? And again, this is resonating in your sacral chakra. All the tools are right there on the table. I don't know if you can see the guys. You got the wand, you see the cup, you see the swords, you see the pentacles. So all the tools, you are being offered all the tools that are necessary to create, to co-create with the universe. How will you? Okay? Because then you will get that gift from the universe, from your ancestors. This card is red. This is resonating in your root chakra. So remember, whenever I talk about our root chakra, it connects us to our ancestors through our DNA. This is a gift from the universe, from your ancestors. Keep going. Keep striving. You got all the tools. You got all the tools. Your ancestors, your spirit guides say you got all the tools. We got you. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and let me just pull from the Healing Energy Oral deck. And then I'm going to go ahead and close that out right quick. Okay. That's pretty doggone good. We were just talking about manifestations, right? Manifesting. You know, you have all the tools, you know. It's pretty awesome. I see. Learning to love myself. Learning to love myself. I choose to see the beauty in me. My wealth lies in my nature and my potential. I transform my weaknesses into strengths. I realize that I am a being of light, and I allow myself to shine. Now, hold on a second, guys. Somebody's at the door.